Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you a video today to talk about my top 3 shoes of the month. As you may know, I'm always trying out the latest and greatest as far as shoes and equipment is concerned, and a lot of you guys always like to ask me what are my favorite shoes, and I've answered this before, but I'll say it again. I don't necessarily have one favorite, but from a month-to-month basis, there definitely are several shoes, let's say 3 for example for the sake of the video, that I find myself wearing more frequently than everything else, and that's what this new video series is all about highlighting. So leave your thoughts and suggestions down below in the comments, and without further ado, let's get into my top 3 shoes of April 2014. The first of my top 3 shoes is the Puma Evopower 1, arguably my personal favorite shoe currently on the market. I really like this boot simply because it's extremely comfortable. The Adapt Light synthetic on the upper is a one-way stretch synthetic, which is fairly unique, but it makes for a very soft, very comfortable, and very natural feel on your foot with little to no break-in time required. You couple that with the AccuFoam padding on the outside, and this thin synthetic upper has a surprisingly leather-like sensation when making touches on the ball, which is something that I really love about this particular shoe. Feels great for shooting, and is just very consistent across the entire upper. As far as the fit is concerned, it does have that anatomic shape at the toe, which is something that I personally really like. Some people aren't such big fans, but to me, it's a Puma signature that, like I said, I personally enjoy. And then as far as the flexible sole plate feature is concerned, it's something that I don't really notice all that much unless I'm really thinking about it. So to me, it's not a standout as far as this shoe is concerned, but the stud pattern is also really good. Not to mention that this shoe is surprisingly lightweight for as solid as it feels. My next pick is the Nike Tiempo Legend 5, more specifically in the AG stud variation. Now this is a shoe that I like for a lot of different reasons, and one of those reasons has nothing to do with performance, and that's because I just really like how this shoe looks. If you ask me, it's the best looking shoe currently on the market. Very simple design. I love the look of the natural kangaroo leather. I think the stitching pattern at the toe is a really nice touch as well, and it's always nice to have a pair of shoes on your feet that you actually like the look of. It's important at the end of the day, even though it has nothing to do with performance. Now, in terms of performance characteristics, what I really like about this shoe is that it's extremely comfortable and features that high quality soft kangaroo leather upper, but with that being said, it doesn't lack modern innovation. It has that X1.1 last shared from the Hypervenom line, so it definitely does have a tighter than average fit in comparison to something like a Copa Mundial or even a Nike Premier. It has the ACC, it's got that Hyper Shield liner, and again, it's a tighter fitting shoe in comparison to most kangaroo leather boots out there. So if you're looking for a nice blend of classic and modern feel, the Legend 5 is to me one of the ultimate shoes currently on the market. As far as the AG pattern is concerned, I've been playing a lot on artificial grass this month just because a lot of the fields are still closed down from the winter just because they're still soaking wet and super soft and mushy, so they're trying to preserve them a little bit. So again, playing on artificial grass has been more frequent for me in this past month, and I really like the artificial grass stud patterns from Nike. They perform extremely well. It feels like you're wearing firm ground shoes on natural grass, except obviously you're on artificial grass. And for those of you guys that always like to ask about durability, I've been using these a lot in the last month, and there are no durability concerns whatsoever. They have held up extremely well, and like I said, nothing jumps out at me as a particular concern at this point in time, and I can't say that wearing a firm ground pair on artificial grass would have been the same exact result. So again, if you're playing frequently on an artificial playing surface, any of the AG stud patterns from Nike is definitely the way to go. The final shoe on my list is the Adidas F50 Adizero Crazy Light, and for those of you that have watched my videos over the last week or so, this one may surprise you just because it isn't the best in terms of overall performance, especially when it comes to traction and just overall responsiveness. But what I can say that this shoe delivers on that no other shoe at this point in time currently on the market can, it's that weightless sensation when you wear them, not to mention that they're surprisingly comfortable for weighing in at only 130 grams in a size 9 US. But again, there's something to be said about wearing a pair of shoes that you honestly can't tell are on your feet just because of how light they are. They certainly aren't better in terms of overall performance in comparison to the standard adizero, and given the opportunity to wear the standard adizero or the Crazy Light, I'd probably pick the standard one. But again, while the performance is not up to par with the standard adizero, that's not to say that this shoe isn't unwearable. And again, it's more of a novelty type of item in my opinion. If you want that weightless sensation, you want a very fun pair of shoes to wear, the F50 Adizero Crazy Light is definitely a fantastic option and a limited release right now. So if you want them, get them while you can. Alright guys, this is it for my top 3 shoes of the month. If you have any questions regarding any of my picks, be sure to leave your comments down below. And also, if you have any picks yourself, let me know down below in the comments as well. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. And let me know, of course, if you want to see this series continue on a monthly basis. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.